Not gonna lie though, I do find it a little funny that everybody makes the joke about Wake Me Up When September Ends when the song is actually about the fact that his dad died in September, so he doesn't like September. Any of y'all know that? Heyo, Belle here, and we're gonna do something pretty crazy today. This is our look for today. This is a look after Billie Joe Armstrong from Green Day, and it's so exciting to be able to do this because I haven't done it in such a long time, and nor have I ever done it actually properly, so it's pretty cool to actually do this. Also, let me see, I'm trying to remember. Oh, so the reason I wanted to do this tutorial is specifically because I love to do the gag of Wake Me Up When September Ends. Today is October 1st, and God willing, this episode is actually up because you know me, I'm always so bad at deadlines. Anyways, hopefully I'll stick to this one and we'll see what's up. I love Green Day. I've loved Green Day since I was a little kid. I'm just really happy to bring this to you guys right now. It's great for Halloween. I hate to say that, but it's true. It's really great for Halloween, so if you want to dip your toes into punk rock, rock and roll, metal, death metal, emo, whatever kind of rock and roll music that you haven't really dipped your foot into before, or if you're gonna go to a rock show for the first time, or if you just want to throw back for old time's sake and remember what it was like to be that punk emo scene kid back in the day, back in high school, which is what I'm doing it for. Try this tutorial, see what's up, and see how you like it. If you guys like this video, and if you guys like this kind of content, subscribe, like the video, share the video, become a member of the House of Misfits, and let's start a rebellion. Anyways, let's get into the tutorial, you guys. Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and let me get some coffee. Yeah, I need coffee. Okay, I have my coffee now, so we can go ahead and get started. First thing that I wanted to do was find a reference photo, which was very difficult to find. I went to YouTube, I found the Wake Me Up When September Ends video, and I got this. So that's what we're gonna go with. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this here, and I'm gonna be doing kind of a black and gray kind of look, and I'm gonna move my hair out of the way as much as I can. It's very difficult now. It just wants to do whatever it wants. So yeah, but one of the things was that I needed to get my hair did before I could do this because like otherwise it wouldn't look right. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that out of my face as much as I can, but odds are it's gonna give me some trouble. I'm gonna have to use like a bobby pin or a clippy. So let's just, this isn't gonna work. It's not gonna want to. Oh Lord Jesus, here we go. It's starting already here with the faux pas. Okay, nope. Okay, putting that back real quick skis. Boop. Okay. Now we can start. First thing I'm gonna want to get is a nice little flat brush, something like this little guy. I'm gonna make sure he's nice and clean. Even though we are using black and gray, we're still gonna try to work clean. So let me find my black shadow, which is right here. It has been super worn out recently. I finally hit pan on it. It's so cute. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna just tap it on lightly on the lids only at first, and then we'll try to blend it outward. Yes. Had a hair on it again. Here we go. Still have a hair on it. Get out of there. Go away. Just does not want to go. There we go. I got it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I just put a very sheer layer down. Very sheer. Pat it in so that it doesn't get too all over the place, I guess. It doesn't fall out too much. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my little fuzzy fluffy dense brush, and I use this for my nose all the time, which I'm gonna do a video on that right now in a little bit. Watch out for that video, guys. It's coming pretty soon. Take my little fluffy brush. I'm just gonna barely tap into this black. I really like to build my blacks up from very sheer grays so that they don't become overpowered, overwhelming, and they just destroy the look. You can destroy a look so quickly with a black pigment if you're not careful. So that's why I try to work very carefully, very slowly. Even if it takes a little bit more time, I'd rather have more control than go too far too quick and then I can't fix it. You know what I mean? Anyway, so let's just do this right here. I'm gonna do this for my under eyes. What I like to do with the mirror is I like to tilt it up so that I can see my under eyes a little bit better. I also have a mirror in front of me. It makes it so that I can kind of look at both without having to look down too much, like with my actual face. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I like to do too is I like to squint a little bit. I know it sounds really weird, but like to squint a little bit so that you can see the bag under your eyes and how it naturally sits. That's kind of where you're gonna go all the way down to, but start from the top. Start from right under the eye line. Start from right under the, what do you call this thing? Start from right under the lash line and just drag very, very softly right here in the corner of your eye. You're gonna feel how it indents in, right there. You're just gonna kind of wiggle that brush right in that corner so that you can really, really make a cohesive eye look, right? So just blend it, and then it'll kind of blend itself into the curve of everything around. So that's basically your one eye done. So let's do it right now. Okay, next with the same black shadow, I'm gonna try to go into my crease a little bit, which is right under my brow bone, and I'm just gonna kind of pick up my brows a tiny bit. It's fun to look down at the mirror this way, so you can really see where your eyebrow does its thing, where it really sits, you see? So you're really just gonna try to get right up under the socket using the same brush and give yourself a little extra dimension right there. Wiggle it around. It's really good to have two mirrors. That was another thing I wanted to tell you guys, like, it's really good to have two mirrors. It makes a huge difference because you can look at yourself right straight up right in front of you, and then you have the mirror to really do fine-tuning. You can really look at it and like make decisions, if you know what I mean. Okay, so here we go. I'll do the other side. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and drag a tiny bit of this up this way. So I know this looks a little strange, but when you see it on this side, it's really gonna make sense. So I'll do it on this side first. I'm gonna start from the darkest point of my crease. I'm just gonna drag from there, sliding towards my anchor of my eyebrow, just sliding in, and just slowly creating this other extra line that doesn't actually exist. And it makes it so that your eye socket looks like it's popping out a little bit more. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Okay, so I think that that's pretty much it because that's pretty much the look. I mean, it's just a really, really open, smoky eye. The next thing we're gonna do, this is how you make it really, really, really pop, right? So you get your black liner. Get your black liner. This is a Wet n Wild Mega Last in Blackest Black. With these, since they're retractable, something that I like to do is like completely retract the product and then just wipe it on my towel. I always have a towel here too. That's another weird thing that I don't think I've ever told anybody that. I have a white towel across my workspace so that I can wipe things on it, and it's what I use kind of to clean my brushes off of pigments and things like that, so that you don't end up with this residue, because this happens all the time. You end up with residue around the tip of this thing, and it can it can super destroy a look if you aren't careful. So you're just gonna pull out a little bit of that product right there, and then you're gonna tight line. Okay, so tight lining is you get your little eye, and I like to do this in the mirror like in front of me too, because it helps to see a little better where I'm hitting, especially since I have contacts. You do not want to get this on your contacts. It just is very annoying if you do. Okay, so tight lining is just dragging that across the mucous membrane basically of your eyelid. Right, so just drag that around and make it really nice and dark, and that's kind of what makes the look a lot more, you know, like deep and scary. This is how I do this. I get my lashes and I just lift my eye looking down at the mirror in front of me. Just get that. If you start crying, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Really, it does. So don't feel bad. It's just normal. It's a reaction, right? And if you have like a super bad reaction to doing this, don't do that, because we don't want eyeball bleeding unless you want to go like that far with it. Okay, so I'm gonna like get a little bit of a get a little napkin here. I always have napkins nearby, paper towels rather. Just wipe my tears a little bit. I'm the type of person that I don't mind touching my eyeball. I know other people are very uncomfortable with that. So if you're uncomfortable with that, just don't do this, okay? You really don't need to do it. It's not that important, but if you really want to sell it and you want it to go as dark as you can, just I mean, it's kind of punk rock to do things to yourself that aren't necessarily the most comfortable things. But don't take my word for it. Don't do things that you don't like, okay? Don't do things you're uncomfortable with, ever. Oh my god, it tickles. Ay, ay, ay. Tickles, 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 tickles. All the time. So much tickles. Ay. Especially that corner. Oh god, it tickles so much. Okay, so we pretty much got it there. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quick also. So I can show you guys how I do my brows now, which is like so cool. It's the same thing. I've been using this little guy for like months just for my brows, like for my brows, and then for all of my black looks that are on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I did my 100 days of makeup, so I'm on my way to making a video about that. And like near the end of it, I did a lot of black looks, kind of gothy, kind of punk, kind of emo looks. At the end of the day, I just decided to get rid of the tails of my brows because they were just annoying me and holding me back. So I got rid of them. Anyway, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do my brows now. I look for the top of it. I'm trying to figure out how to do this where you guys can actually see it. So top, and just tap the pigment on, and then I find where my arch is just by feeling where my bone is, and I just ride that line slowly, and eventually I have my rest of my brow, the tail of my brow, if you will. Okay, so slowly but surely, and it starts out gray. Okay, and eventually it fills itself in, so that's where I start. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but once I do this side, it might be a little bit more clear because this is the side that the camera sees the best. So here we go. Okay, so now you can see my full brow is on, basically. Pretty happy with that one right there, so I guess we'll just do the other side. But yeah, so I go under my brow right here, and I just kind of swipe the rest of the pigment until I'm satisfied with the depth of the darkness that's there. And yes, I'm blonde with black eyebrows. Deal with it. Okay, alright, so do the other side, and I'm going to show you with this side a little bit more again, just so that we can kind of clarify if anything was not understood the first times, if you know what I mean. Yes, that was my Marlon Brando impression. It was like a Russian Marlon Brando. Anyway, so if we're looking at my eyebrow right here, we come up over the top with the angled brush. The longest point of it is facing towards the anchor of the brow. Alright, so I'm going to go just tap lightly, and that shows me kind of where I'm at, and then I'll feel for my bone. Right there. There we go. And it's partially the bone, it's also partially the musculature that moves the eyebrow around, and that's how I guide myself, if that makes sense. Everybody's different, and everybody's eyebrows are different. Everybody has different muscular structures in their face, and this is something that I've learned to do for myself, and it works for me. It might not work for everyone, but I suggest figuring out how it works for you, because everybody, like I said, their musculature is different. You gotta find out how your musculature works and how your bones work, and go with your own bone structure, because that's the thing that's gonna make you the most beautiful, is creating looks that are literally customized for your face and for your structure. So that's the other brow on, and I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. And then also at the very front of the brows, to make sure that they're whatever shape that you want them. If you want them straight, go up and down this way. If you want them not so straight, which I don't like my brows to be too straight in the front, I like them to be a little bit rounded and a little bit slanted forward towards the outside. So I just grab my little brushies and I just go like this, swipe it outwards, and usually that makes the shape for the front of my eyebrows pretty much exactly where I want it. So there's my brows, there's the look pretty much. I'm gonna do a nude lip. Let me find one. I got to find one somewhere. That one's too orange. That one's too orange. This one will work. Okay, so this is Thick as Thieves from the Summer Collection 2017. Jeffree Star, Lip Ammunition. It's a very pretty color. I love this color. It's one of my go-tos. So I'm just gonna put that on there, wrap it around, and there's your nude lip. And then next thing I'm gonna do a little bit of an extra thing to make this more my own kind of look. I'm gonna get this Revlon cream color eyeshadow with its own little brush here, dab that into the pot. I'm gonna do this right under my eyebrow because I want my eyebrow bone to pop out a little bit more, and try to clean up that tail if there's anything that's not super straight. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And then just with my finger, I'm gonna go ahead and just my nails are so long I can't get my freaking fingers into this anymore. Look at this. It just doesn't. You see what I'm saying? It's not. I can't get my fingertip to actually touch the bottom. That's hilarious. That's how long these nails have gotten. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this. It's just a nude, by the way. I didn't even show you guys this. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, it's just a nude little color, a nude shimmer. I'm gonna put that right in the middle of my eyelid, right over my eyeball. And just dab a little tiny bit of that just to give it a little bit of an extra shine. And I'm also gonna put that in the inner corner just a little bit to open up the eyes a little bit. Like, I feel like that did a lot. If y'all could have been here to see the difference, it would have been insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that on both sides, do that the other side. All right, and then I need some mascara, which is hilarious because I don't know how many times I've told this story on stream. Speaking of stream, follow me on twitch.tv at HeyOBelle and come hang out with us whenever you want. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. We always do streams together, everybody. We have a lot of fun. We play video games, we make artwork, and we do all kinds of silly stuff. So if y'all ever want to come by, please do, and we'll have some fun together. Yes or yes? Okay. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more eyeliner on the top. I just want to do a thin line over the top lashes, just to give it a little bit more heaviness, if you will. Also for this look, I did not do a wing. There's a reason why I didn't do a wing. I want this to be a little bit more masculine kind of look. I don't want it to be too over feminized because it is a dude look. I mean, it literally is guy liner at the end of the day. So if you're a dude, please try to do this look. It will look so good on you. I swear to God, it'll look so cute. Please do it, please. Anyway, so also I'm gonna do a little bit of a darker line on the bottom lashes. I'm just gonna go very, very slowly filling in any of the gaps that I see, just to make it a little bit heavier, because I really like this look to be extra heavy even if it's not actually that heavy. It's a really interesting thing that we can do with our eyes. I feel so cute! So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara, which I'm not going to explain because it's self-explanatory. Really quick though, here's a tip for mascara, something that I like to do now. Recently I've kind of discovered this. When I'm done with one eye, I put it back completely into itself, and then I pull it back out, clean it, and then go to the next section that I'm working with. Also, do not pump your mascara. That is like the worst thing that you can do. All it does is throw more air into it and further dry out the product that you do not want to dry it out, okay? Dry ass mascara, it gets clumpy, it flakes, it does ugly, nasty, dirty, ugly things. Unless that's what you're going for, because I know that some girls and some guys like to have a really messy mascara look, and I totally understand that. Unless you're going for that, don't pump your mascara. If you are going for that, pump the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, keep on going.
This is my drag family that was so bad. I work with some of.
Okay, so that's pretty much that. I'm gonna take this out. It's really not helping, which I thought was really funny. I knew it wasn't going to. My hair's so chopped up and crazy that it's like, it's literally got like 1,000 million layers, and I don't even know where they start or where they end, but I like it. I think it's cute. Anyway, so here's the look pretty much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw just a little bit more black underneath my eyes here. Just the same little brush, little fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna just go right under my eyes. And remember I said I squint, right? So I squint like this, and then I do like this. Throw that in. Make it extra emo and skilled and all the things, and I love it. You're so pretty, baby. It's real funny because I swear to God, I feel the most pretty when I'm wearing things like this. This is what I love to do, and it's such a crazy thing that I haven't done it for so long. I feel like such an idiot for not allowing myself to be myself for 10 years. 10 years. Okay. It's been a long time, but we're back! So it's super fun and I'm excited and we're gonna do all the things and it's gonna be so fun. Anyways guys, so this is the finished look pretty much. Let me just get my hair situated really quick and we'll have our final thoughts. Alright, so we're pretty much finished. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like and please subscribe if you want to become a member of the House of Misfits, and let's start a rebellion. Anyways, I'm gonna take off. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna actually stream right now in like a little bit, so if you guys want to come and hang out, or if you just want to check out my page, maybe I'm not streaming. Yeah, I don't know. Let's find out. Click on the link in the description box and see if I'm home, huh? Yes? Yes. I hope you guys really like this tutorial. I really enjoyed putting it together for you guys. This is something that was so inspirational to me as a kid. I just am so proud and glad that I'm here to be able to try to bring it back, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are, may all of creation be with you, and I will see you on the next one. See you later. Okay, bye! Bye, guys.